Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. We're looking at, the champion. The champion. Mr. Satan Hercule, who is a fusion character. I love that so much. They cooked so hard by giving us the Goku and Mr. Satan or Hercule fusion, man. Such a ridiculous, redonkulous W we got right there. All right, let's go ahead and Dokkan Awaken him here. This, of course, is going to turn into the Max Links 100%, video. But obviously, I just got to, start it by Dokkan Awakening him here. Now, let me just level him up, and then we'll take a look at the build. I think that this Hercule here is very good. He's very good. But, I mean, when I look at his kit, man, there's only one thing that this guy needs to be doing, and that's dodging. Daddy just needs to be getting those dodges in. As long as he's dodging for us, I think we are indeed going to be cooking. That's the way this is going to go. So all I did was I literally just gave him the biggest dodge equips I could give him. And that's what we went with. So as you guys can see, we just went full maximum dodge. And I'm going to be very content with that decision. So let me know what you guys think. All right, let's jump in. Let's see how good this Hercule is going to be. He is going to be a staple. He seems very good. Alright guys, here we are in an event. We have our GOAT, STR Hercule here. Now, I think that this guy is probably going to end up being one of the best banner units ever. I feel like it's just going to be very simple to use him. Now, the first thing we do need to note right here is that he is an Earth-protecting hero category support type character, right? So, if we're going to be using this Hercule, this GOKULE, whatever we want to call him, we do have to examine his category right here. These are the characters he's going to be supporting. Now, remember, the characters on this category essentially are characters who are successful in, like, their fights, right? The Family Kamehameha beats Broly, Beast beats Cell Max, Gogeta beats Broly, Super Saiyan 4 Goku beats Baby, this Goku beats, Piccolo Jr., God Goku loses, but is successful in stopping Beerus from destroying the Earth. He's the barometer of what gets on this category and what doesn't, right? That is the easy one to look at. So, but this category, I mean, should be pretty good, because typically the big character who, slays the demon, is the one that, whatever, is going to end up being good. All right, so we'll see lots of buffs coming to this category. I guess let's just, so I hopped in here. Obviously, this is where, one of the nastier bosses in this game, well, sort of, is. Damn, for real, I gotta get all these? Okay. Because what this Gogeta is, right, is a boss that hits very, very hard right at the start. I just brought an incredibly strong team. I feel like there was no reason to kind of, like, hold back at all or anything like that. All right, let's see what Hercule does. So he has a 45% chance to dodge. Okay. And then after receiving an attack, so I believe it's after he gets hit, he's going to get another 40% chance to dodge. And then the first time he gets hit, okay, he has 90% damage reduction. So this worked absolutely perfectly. So he's going to get hit right here, but he's got 90% damage reduction. You guys see, this is turn 2 Gogeta. So, like, all right, perfect. So this aspect of the showcase filed off already. Like, that's why Hercule is so good. He did that, and he's supporting. This is exactly what the banner units should be. Banner units should be designed around helping, so in this case it's Tech Super Vegito, be incredible. And that's exactly what Hercule, Mr. Satan, Gokule, whatever we want to call him, that's exactly what he's accomplishing. So that's really, really, really good. Now, one other thing to mention is that after Hercule dodges, he does give Superclass allies 2 ki for 2 turns. All right, now, we kind of, I feel like just within 2 seconds of this video, right, we have kind of, like, hammered away how good he is defensively, right? Like, I feel like we've already shown that. So now, the next thing we really have to do at this point, I feel like, is we've got to take a look at the boy and his offensive capabilities. Now, he doesn't have very much, but I think when it's time to bust out that active skill, he can do some decent damage. Because the super attack... Tech UI, come on. Stop playing around. The super attack effect for Hercule, he greatly stacks attack. So if we get, like, a lot of supers for him before he drops that active skill, he could do some damage. So I think what we're probably going to do is we're going to hop on over to one of the long fights, maybe the Vegeta story Namek Saga stage. I think that could work well. Let Hercule get a lot of stacks in, and then see how things go. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, okay, sure. Alright, so Gogeta's going to have plenty of HP. We'll be able to see Hercule get another super attack off. One thing I guess that is a little bit unfortunate about coming into this fight, though, is that Gogeta obviously has that territory that blocks melee supers. So we're not even really able to see Hercule do his thing in here, unfortunately, in terms of, like, hitting him. We'll do the same thing, though. We'll just put him right there in slot 1, and we'll see how things are going to go. Yep, sure. So, defensively, he's at 444k. Now, for every attack received or dodged, he does get 30% defense up to 150%. So, yeah, I mean, his kit is perfect. And then when he dodges an attack, Superclass alloys 2 key for 2 turns. So he has multiple turn key support, which I think is very interesting. Yeah, he's a very interesting character. I like him a lot. I love him. And he's great. So right here, the key support's going to help out Tech Super Vegito. Now, even if this hits us, which it does, again, we have that huge damage reduction. And then after this, he's now going to have an 85% chance to dodge. Right now. And then, you guys saw I gave him the full dodge build. So it's like, you know, after he loses that 90% damage reduction, it's just a matter of dodge everything. And that's exactly what he's able to do. All right, yeah, let's head over to a longer fight, and we can let the boys stack up and drop that GOKULE active skill attack. The Goku and Hercule or Mr. Satan fusion. Fun stuff. All right, guys, so now we're over here in a fight that can last for quite a while. So we'll be able to see Mr. Satan really kind of, like, build up here. Now, I mean, remember, he really is probably going to be good enough to just rock in slot 1 in a lot of these fights. I especially feel even more confident giving him the full dodge build. And, I mean, I don't... right? Like, I don't... It's like maybe... like 17 and Golden Frieza, maybe, because they cancel dodge. Like, would give him issues. But they would have to not super attack right away. If they super attack right away, he'd eat it with the 90% damage reduction. Just looks very good. Now, remember, the big thing... so we showed how great he is defensively. We covered that he's supporting Earth-protecting heroes for 2 key 50% attack and defense. Now it's time to get that Potara fusion going. So we do this right here, right? Let's just read it out. Fantastic fusion. We can do this if Hercule is hit 5 times or dodges 5 times. The fact that it is... I feel like there's a potential to get cucked with it. Because it's dodge or get hit 5 times. Like, how annoying is it if he's been hit 4 times and he's dodged 4 times? Right? Like, that could be a huge pain in the ass. Alright, now look at that. They're both 1 key shy. Boop! And he dodges. Now they're both there. Perfect. Alright, so his super attack does... well, okay. It does nothing. In a sense. But... he gets the 50% attack stack. That's the big part. So that is just going to really make the damage for his fusion, I think, potentially really good. He gets 50% defense for the turn, which is cool. But then he does also have a 50% chance to stun, too. So he is a tremendous Super Battle Road character, right? Like, what if they did... so we have Super Battle Road. We have Extreme Super Battle Road. What if they did, like, Extreme Super Battle Road 2, and then we got to go right back into, like, you know, some of those early tough fights, Realm of Gods, Potara, Fusion. Well, I mean, Hercule is going to handle business over there. That's exactly what's going to happen with that. All right, let me just come back next turn. We'll just stay here for the Hercule or Mr. Satan turns, and hopefully we'll be able to get to that fusion quick here. Wait, hang on. Hold on. You know what we could do right here? I would love to see Dodoria's AoE against Super Vegito. Yeah, let's see this. I don't think that this is really that bad. Of course, Tech Dick S. Yeah. Yeah, dude, like, they're not even weak to AoEs. Tech Super Vegito. They're not. Maybe an AoE Super that is like, 3 million plus. But like, that's not just a weakness for that character. It'd be a weakness for basically the entire game, right? So, yeah, it's locking. AoEs are not a weakness for this character. It's, well, I mean, I guess if it's a, well, like, it's just being in slot 1 is the weakness for Goku. That's it. That's the weakness. All right, so here we are on this next turn. What are we looking like so far for our GOAT? 2 dodges, no hits. Okay, let's keep going. I mean, I'm gonna hold on to Hercule's fusion as long as we possibly can, by the way. Now, maybe you could say, some additionals, like hidden potential system additional, could potentially be useful for him in terms of, like, stacking attack for the fusion, but I feel like that really loses sight of what this character wants to be. Like he could do some good damage with that. I definitely think so. We're gonna have the Tech UI domain, which will juice a little bit. But his first and foremost, all right, we have the active, the fusion. We could do it already. First and foremost, though, is a defensive character and a support. And then that's kind of like he's gonna be able to do one attack that's gonna do, I think, potentially some really good damage. And I do think it's gonna do good damage too. So I'm excited to see this. All right, let's continue going on. Oh, you know what? I need to cover his link set here. Yeah. He has kind of a silly link set. Let me go over it. All right, now we could throw this out right here, but we specifically chose a longer fight. Wait, what? I wasn't paying attention. Who took damage? Psst. Who do you think? I don't even need to ask that question, do I? All right, so what are we looking like right here? Yeah, only 2 supers. We want to get more stacks in. We really should heal up a little bit. I want to preserve Vegito a little bit, because we still got a little bit for this in this fight to go. So we're not going to go into Vegito quite yet. We do want to go to Vegito, though, when we're going to use the fusion, because look at this. Look at his link set. Money, money, money. Hero. Common Mr. Satan links. I'm going to come back to this third one in 2 seconds. World Tournament Champion, Infighter, Champion, Strength, Fierce Battle. Generic Mr. Satan / Hercule link set. But this link right here, this is power bestowed by God. So it's like he's got that link with Vegito. Ultimate Gohans have got that. Zamasu's have got that. Orange Piccolo, stuff like that. So pretty good. Pretty good. So we'll be able to have that next to Vegito. Get that little bit of extra damage. All right, so let's hit this. I think I'm gonna go into Vegeta here. Just get a little bit of like defense, healing, stack up a little bit of defense right there. Again, remember, my priority is not kill with Vegito. That's not what we're here for, right? Okay, we lost our damage reduction. So a super, like, at that, once we get hit, technically we could get caught, right? But he's got 85% dodge. Plus the dodge build, which we've got, what, 28 on him? 28 dodge, I think? So we'll keep going. Once we get to Frieza, or once we get to Frieza, I'll throw up that Tech UI Goku domain. We'll fuse into Vegito, and we'll see what it's gonna look like. I probably should heal. Man, should we drop a Vegito right here? I mean, we still have to go through Ginyu too. I'm gonna hang tight a little bit longer here. All right, continuing on, we do have the ability to go into the GT duo there, but we'll just keep going. So still only 3 super attacks. We haven't gotten an additional hidden potential system additional yet, but you never know when that might drop. Let's just make sure to give Vegeta a lot of ki right here. Actually, would it be better to... No, he's gonna kill. He's not gonna not kill. Could you imagine? Oh, he got hit right away. Okay. Maybe I should have went into Goku for that. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Whoops. All right, Vegeta. Sit Zarbon down for me, my beloved. Oh, that's 27. Okay, we're okay. For a split second, I was like, damn, like, what if Vegeta doesn't kill, and then, like, Zarbon is like, hey, check this out. But, anyway, we don't need to worry about that. Oh, well, Vegeta does have a lot of damage reduction, just base, right? It's just that he only guards in slot 1. I think it's about that time. Let's toss up the Tech UI Goku domain. So this is gonna buff. This is gonna buff us right here. Should we... I think I'm gonna go into Vegito as well. Maybe I should have played that UI Goku active. God, I love the battle motion too. Let's just get to that. Let's get to that battle motion. It's so sick. Oh! Oh! God, I love him. My beloved. I love him. I love him so dearly. Not gonna toss up that active. Maybe I should have. Huh. Well, I mean, I kind of would want Tech. Are we gonna just kill Ginyu right here? You know, maybe I should have just went all out and used Vegito's active as well to ensure that we would kill right here. Vegito probably still could, maybe? Maybe not, because Ginyu does have a lot of HP. Ginyu is like a 250 million plus HP boss, isn't he? So he'll be able to sit there for a little bit. Alright, come on, UI Goku. Get those crits, dude. It's just the one thing is that when you transform UI Goku... Like, you gotta make sure he attacks. Because he only has dodge from attacking. Right? Like, Mastered UI. Well, besides his first turn. So, once you get to that turn 2 and he hasn't attacked, he's gonna have no dodge whatsoever. So, you gotta be very, 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 very cautious about that. Ginyu is going to stun Vegito, too, huh? It's his... Oh, I think it's his last attack. Okay. Yeah, I do wonder eventually if we're going to see bosses that would maybe, like, super, like, slot 1 right away, always, and then they stun. I feel like we could see that, because that's how you, I mean, that's the only way you counter this guy. Is a boss, like, you know what Goku and Frieza does? If there's a boss that did that, except they stun, that would counter this Vegito. It would counter him. Oof. Damn, dude. Because, you know, like, Vegito would tank it, but he'd be stunned. So he's not able to do his counters. Just like that, yep. Alright, yeah, again, I think it's about that time. We've had, you know, we've had plenty of turns. You know, we gotten some stacks and stuff. Let's go. We'll go ahead and get Vegito and Gogeta out here as well. Let's get Gogeta out. Let's get Vegito out. Okay. So we'll have our 2 links right here. We have Power Bestowed by God, and then we've also got Fierce Battle. All right, let's see the damage. How many supers did we get? That's 4 super attacks. Damn, look at that. 12 dodges and 2 hits. That's a W. That's that good stuff right there. Okay. If any of y'all have played FF7 Rebirth, it's just the Queen's Blood music. It's just the Queen's Blood's OST, right? That's all that is right there. What should we do at this point? So he gets 500% attack, but it's temporarily. We could just put him a slot 1 right here. All right, guys. Well, there we go. There is the banner unit, Mr. Satan. I mean, he might be the best banner unit of all time. I think, very easily we could say that. He seems really, really good. Oh, that was 90% dodge. Okay, let's pretend we didn't see that. Anyway, love you guys. All right, guys, we're back. All right, let's take a look at our GOAT's details there. Yeah, so anyway, he is probably the best banner unit of all time. You know, occasionally things happen. It is what it is. This is the kind-hearted champion, HERCULE, or Mr. Satan. Leader skill, Earth Protecting Heroes, or Savior. Oh my god, yeah, huge buff to the Savior category. 3 key and 130% attack and defense. Passive skill, Trustworthy in crucial moments. Absolutely, dude. Yes, yes. 250% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gives Earth Protecting Hero category allies 2 key and 50% attack and defense. For every attack he either takes or dodges, he gets 30% defense up to 150% defense. If there's another Earth Protecting Hero category ally in the turn, he gets a 45% chance to dodge. Before he gets hit, he has 90% damage reduction. And then after he gets hit, he has 40%, he gets another 40% dodge. So as long as you have an Earth Protecting Hero ally in rotation with him, you know, he starts with a 45% chance to dodge. He gets hit once, he'll have 90% damage reduction for that. Then after that, he then has an 85% chance to dodge. Yeah, excuse me, 85% chance to dodge. And then at that point, though, he doesn't have any... That's what we saw, right? So we unfortunately had really bad luck where we ate the first hit and then we failed the 85% chance to dodge. And he can go down like that, but it's going to be pretty uncommon because AGL UI Goku has died for me, so few times this year compared to how many times I've used them. And remember, he only starts with a 77% chance to dodge. So HERCULE should be really consistently good. Then after he dodges an attack, he gives Superclass allies 2 key for 2 turns. Sneaky strong ability. I like it. I do like it. He has his active skill, Fantastic Fusion. So he could do this if he's been hit 5 times or dodged 5 times in battle. It's, you know... I wouldn't mind if there was maybe a third way, which was just like, you know, maybe like turn 6 at the start of battle or something like that. Just, I mean, I don't know how often it'll be, but like if you've been hit 4 times and dodged 4 times, that's going to be a real pain, right? And then this gives him 500% attack temporarily. That always means just for the active. Does ultimate damage to the enemy, and then within the turn activated, all attacks become guaranteed crits. Pretty much only, you know, notable for the active skill, though. His super attack, HERCULE's Rage, he greatly stacks attack, 50% defense on turn, and then supreme damage with a 50% chance to stun. So, I mean, if we look at it, it's basically 50-50-50. 50% chance to stun, 50% attack stack, 50% defense for 1 turn is what he gets from that. Here's his 200% leaders. Obviously, we looked at him on like the 220% leader skill, though, of Vegito. His link set is Money, 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 Hero, Power Bestowed by God, World Tournament Champion, Infighter, Champion Strength, and Fierce Battle. Best linking partners is still sort of a mess, but, you know, he can, you know, get Power Bestowed by God, so he could work maybe with, like, Ultimate Gohan or Vegito or something like that. Yeah, he actually is a pretty significant buff to Buu Saga, too, huh? Buu Saga does need slot 1 characters. So, he's going to be actually a huge help for Buu Saga. Because people will say, oh, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Yes, at the start of the fight, 100%. But I am really interested to see how long these fights are going to get. in the anniversary here. 12 kill multiplier, 140%, and that basically covers all of his good stuff there. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the boys' categories. So remember the LR gods get added to like 50 categories because of their active skill. Hercule here has a similar thing going. So he's on the Earth Protecting Hero category. He does make sense to be in the category. To be honest, Tech Vegito makes no sense in the category because they don't count, like, again, it's people who are successful. Well, okay, we could do that, but then it doesn't make any sense why no other Vegetos are on the category. Because if you want to say Vegito is successful in what he tries to do, which is save Gohan and, you know, Piccolo and Trunks and Goten from inside Buu, well, Vegito is successful in that. But the only, like, character, like, from that section that's on this category is Tech Vegito, right? Like, STR Vegito and stuff like that's not on it. But Hercule really helps him beat Kid Buu, so it doesn't make sense. But yeah, Earth Protecting Heroes. He's also over on the Savior category team. That's great. Yeah, we've had some really elite options added to the Savior category team, huh? That's so helpful. That's so good. Then he's also... Oh my god, he's on a world tournament. Huge. Immediately, he's the best character on the category. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn, I hadn't even considered that. That's huge. I still don't have this Yamcha, by the way. Can't pull him. Nothing I can do about it. What am I supposed to do? Then he's also on the Majin Buu Saga team, where he's going to be a huge help. Damn, yeah. Man, this is a great idea for a banner unit, because he helps all these categories. Then there's the Earthling team. He's probably just outright the best Earthling category character as well. Oh, yeah. Yep. Earthlings. He's also on the Bond of Friendship. I am really excited for that to potentially get a new leader skill. That could be fun. Then he's also in here on the Bond of Parent and Child. So, I mean, this Hercule, this guy's going to be good probably all throughout 2025, unless there's dodge canceling. Then he's also on the Earthbred Fighter category team. This is maybe one of my most wanted leader skills right now, Earthbred Fighters. Then there's also the Tournament Participants category team. So we could maybe do some shenanigans to get him next to the Tournament Power characters, I guess. He's also... Now, here we go. Then he's on Patara. Huge Patara buff. Huge Patara buff. I absolutely love it. He's also over here on the Final Trump Card category team. Again, this is just because of his active skill. And then finally down here, he's on the Fuse Fighter category team. Again, just because of the active skill. So it's nice, you know, to get an extra type of character to some of those categories. Really a huge W. So let me know what you guys think of Hercule. He's definitely in a discussion for one of the best banner units we've ever seen. This is like ideal design for like this type of celebration. Exactly how to help the Dokkan Fest. I know we did see him get caught here, you know, sure. But, like, it's going to be we're not going to see that happen too often this year, I'm thinking. So, let me know what you guys think of this guy. Love you guys, and I'll catch y'all next time.